Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin, it could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old school energy to this matchup.
And now the New York Knicks starters. They've got Hart, Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the center. And the basket by McCollum.
Well, McCollum is never afraid to get competitive at the arc.
Anunoby outside, back to Brunson. Fires the three. Rebound by Johnson.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Alexander Walker passes to Johnson.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Brunson. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's McCollum. Shot clock at 5. Pulls it from 20. Knicks with the rebound. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Daniels against Anunoby. Towns from deep three-point range. And that one's off, and this is his first shot of the game. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting with the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Now, Hart following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. Here's Brunson, lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got 7.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Kevin, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Here's McCollum. OG Anunoby making his last shot. Johnson outside. McCollum passes to Johnson. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Johnson's got his second basket.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Hart with a screen on McCollum. Brunson scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past you.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Hawks with possession here. 4-point game. Alexander Walker passes to Daniels. Okongwu with the screen for Daniels. And he misses his first shot. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Hart outside. With the fadeaway. And it's Brunson missing.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Back to Daniels. To the paint. Here's Alexander Walker.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Now here's McCollum. Fades and shoots in Atlanta again with the bucket.
Well, you just got to love the control McCollum possesses on those in-between jumpers.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson from deep. Rebound, Atlanta. Outside Daniel. Johnson finds McCollum. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. For the Hawks, Kuminga comes in for Alexander Walker, and Hield subbed in for McCollum. Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Clarkson comes in for Bridges. Now Robinson. Robinson a screen on Daniels. Back to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brunson. Takes that one, his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Now here's Okongwu. Nothing on the board. By Hield, nobody around. Oh, good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And he comes up with the deuce. And it's a 6-point Knicks lead.
And defense is all over Brunson inside, but still manages to outmaneuver them for the deuce.
Back to Hield. Launches it. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. New York's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And that one, good.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
Hield sets the pick for Daniels. And he slams it one-handed.
Well, Daniels is a tall guard. He can get up with the best of them.
And how about the emergence, Stan, of Dyson Daniels as an elite wing defender?
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think what happened with Dyson Daniels is he just got a chance to step into more playing time. And as he got that consistent time, he showed that he's not only one of the best defenders in this league, but he's got more offensive skill than people thought he had also.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Guys?
Yeah, staying humble. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. The Knicks leading by 4. Brunson, right side. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Outside Daniel. Okongwu kicks to Hield. Johnson with a screen on Brunson. Hield can't hit. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
On the attack, Jordan Clarkson.
Johnson outside. Back to Hield. There's the triple. Robinson pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A shot by Clarkson, no good. The Hawks trail by 8. Kuminga kicks to Hield. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
What athleticism. That was an incredibly acrobatic move.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
One shot.
Clarkson with the ball. Here's Robinson, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And so it's New York heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And I like the fact also that they're the ones that have forced the action. They've created a lot of offense by just attacking the rim.
On the court for the Knicks, sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Sohan is out there with Robinson. And it's Alvarado in at the point guard position. Here's Alvarado. Here's Clarkson. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Clarkson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
Well, looking for that point-blank opportunity. Clarkson wanted the highest percentage shot possible.
McCollum right side. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. That miss is his 4th this game. He's shooting 3 for 7 from the field. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations, so many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Kuminga the pass to McCollum. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Bridges. And it's Rizachet with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 11. It's McCollum on the wing. Good on the three-point shot. McCollum's got 10.
Well, he's lethal from that three-point line. The defense must guard McCollum better than this.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Timeout, Knicks. All right, fans, we're coming in. I need to make some noise for your ATL dancer.
Change here. Newell's checked in. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Knicks. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. There's a screen by Robinson. To the inside, and Robinson throws it down.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Here's Hield. McCollum outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, and they have to just keep feeding C.J. McCollum. He is on a heater.
Pass to Bridges. Robinson dishes to Bridges. Shoots over Rizachet. And there's Bridges on the assist by Robinson.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's McCollum. Here's Rizachet. Defended by Bridges. Lock at 6. Three-pointer, Hield. Rebounded by Clarkson.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Here's Robinson. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Nice job by Bridges. Doesn't always get enough credit for his playmaking.
Now, Rizachet. Still yet to score. Pass to McCollum. Shoots the 3. He scores a 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times. So, Stan, when it comes to preparing your team for a game, as a coach, what are the main things you're trying to get across?
Well, look, Kevin, I think the main things is you've got to decide what the main things are. And when you've got maybe an hour to prepare a team for a game, they're not going to be able to go through everything you would like them to know. But you got to decide. You got to prioritize. These are the 2 or 3 things we've got to get done tonight, and you've got to have a clear understanding of those.
Here's Ricochet. From down in the low post, it goes.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Fans, turn your attention to center court. It's the Hawks Hype Squad.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Newell. Jalen Johnson comes in for Kuminga. Dyson Daniels checked in for Zachary Ricochet. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Buddy Hield. Then for the Knicks, Towns, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Landry Shamet comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Here's Alexander-Walker. Outside Daniel. To the middle. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from McCullough.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now here's Brunson. 19 points in the game. And it's Shamet missing. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Shamet. Pass to McCollum. Okongwu with a screen on Brunson. And the basket by McCollum. And now it's just a 4-point Knicks lead.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Brunson surveying the D. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
And last year, coach, for the Hawks ended in disappointment, but they're feeling good about this roster.
Well, they've assembled some exciting young talent, a real depth of talent at the forward positions. Once they mature, they could be dangerous.
A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 6. A 3 from McCollum. Again, McCollum missing. Knicks have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Pass to Towns. Sinks the three-pointer. Towns has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, when it comes to big men, you're not going to find a better catch-and-shoot option than Cat.
Back to McCollum. And he finishes nicely on the layup. McCollum's got 22 points.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Here's Brunson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Oh, staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And the first one drops. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And Stan, we know Jalen Johnson comes from a basketball family.
Well, they did a great job, Kevin, of teaching him the game because Jalen Johnson can really play. And I'm sure everyone in his family is extremely proud of what he's doing in the NBA.
And it's the Knicks with the ball, following the three by Atlanta. Here's Towns, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. In a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, GA, there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their 2 best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, it has some truth to it.
The free throw drops for Towns.
Well, when your big can contribute from the line like Towns, you gotta like your chances.
A different look for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Jose Alvarado. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Johnson against Hart. Okongwu a screen. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. New York leading by 7. New York moving the ball around. Down low. And Brunson the basket on the assist by Hart. Brunson's got 5 points in the quarter. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Guys, back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They've led by as many as 11 points. And again, it's New York.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
Johnson, the pass to Alexander Walker. Okongwu with a screen on Brunson. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Knicks leading by 9. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson outside. Shoots over Alexander Walker. Rebound by the Hawks. Inside. And that one's good. Reza Shea's got 7.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
From deep, Brunson. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first half. Knicks lead by 7. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. So stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
The Hawks trail by 7. Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. C.J. McCollum out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Daniels in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. McCollum, no good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
The kick out to Anunoby. Traps in the tray. Anunoby's got 5.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Okongwu, the pass to McCollum. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. On the wing, Bridges. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. No good with the triple. Atlanta has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Alexander Walker with the ball. In the corner, Daniels. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. New York leading by 10. Brunson outside. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Hart. Bangs home the trifecta. Hart's got the lead up to 13 now for the Knicks.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Pass to Alexander Walker. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now here's Towns. He has 5. Bridges misses.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Jalen Johnson is already a nightly double-double threat, and his game, it just continues to expand.
Oh, look, Jalen Johnson, Kevin, is an all-star level guy. I mean, efficient on the offensive end, brings consistent energy every night, makes very few mistakes, and plays both ends of the floor.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. A 12-point game. Fires at the elbow. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Bridges kicks to Hart. Pass to Towns. Bridges for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Daniels passes to Alexander Walker. And it's McCollum in the corner. 6 to shoot. Over Brunson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Well, McCollum has a way of causing trouble in there. Very crafty.
The Hawks have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. That free throw, no good.
Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times. They're a valuable piece for this team.
And he's good on the second. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. McCollum against Brunson. Tries from the block. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Daniels. McCollum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you got to be careful how you guard McCollum, because he's skilled at drawing those whistles.
The Hawks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And he makes the first. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Knicks leading by 13. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Here's Hart. The three-pointer, no good. The Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Alexander Walker passes to Okongwu. That one drops for him.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Bridges outside. Outside, Towns. Brunson a screen on Okongwu. Towns, no luck. The Hawks trail by 11. Here's Daniels, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Flashing his athleticism there. I like when Daniels goes right at the rim.
Anunoby outside. Bridges kicks to Hart. Now, here's Anunoby. 8 points for him. New York, no good that time either.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Johnson. And the basket by McCollum.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
And here's Brunson following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. And Towns gets it to go.
Well, Towns is a great outside shooter, but I prefer it when he goes to work inside.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Alexander Walker. Another three for Atlanta.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Brunson. 26 points for him.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
Here's McCollum. Pass to Alexander Walker. Okongwu trying to break free. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Alexander Walker. New York has gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Brunson sets a screen for Bridges. Hits the three-point bomb. Bridges has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Knicks.
A capable shooter from all 3 levels, and Bridges with the smooth release.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Bridges. Johnson can't get it to go.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Anunoby outside. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Daniels kicks to McCullough. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Pass to Alexander Walker. 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Daniels, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Towns for 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Okongwu's now got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Anunoby. Okongwu with a screen on Towns. Johnson can't hit. New York leading by 8. Back to Brunson. Over Okongwu. And there's Brunson. That's good on the assist by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's McCollum. 27 points for him. Shoots over Brunson. 11 feet out and he hits it. And that's now 29 points for C.J. McCollum.
A natural score gives McCollum any room to get his shot off, and he's going to let it fly.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Checked in. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Jalen Johnson. Zachary Riza-Shays checked in for Daniels. And it's Buddy Hield in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. .107 left in the third quarter of the game. Now Bridges. He's got 8. 9 feet out. The rebound by Hield. The Hawks trail by 8. To the paint. There's Kuminga. Misses in close.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Alvarado finds Robinson. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. For three, Bridges. Action gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. McCollum, no good. It's up top. New York, no good that time either. And we've reached the end of the third. Knicks out front, leading by 8. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Here's Alvarado. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Jose Alvarado is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Robinson in at the center, filling out the middle. The Hawks trail by 8. Riza with it. Hield outside. Hits it from three-point range. Hield's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Atlanta. The 11-footer, a rebound by Hield. Hield's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to McCollum. And here is Hield. Takes a three. Robinson pulls it in. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Bucket is good.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Hield sets the pick for McCollum. His three-pointer is off the mark.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. Look, he's got to find something easier.
Anunoby outside. Back to Alvarado. Driving the lane. Drops in the layup for 2. And now a 9-point Knicks lead.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
There's the screen. Down low. Here's Gay. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
And this kid, Ricochet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
Alvarado passes to Towns. Here's Anunoby. Rebound, Atlanta. McCollum looking it over. Ricochet up top. Back to McCollum. Hield sets the pick for McCollum. Offline with his three.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Anunoby kicks to Clarkson. Out to the right wing. Right side Towns. Over Kuminga. Rebound by the Hawks. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out to the wing. Fires the three. And it's Ricochet missing. The Knicks leading by 7. Pass to Alvarado. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Gay, that falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. For the Knicks, Hart, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges comes in for Clarkson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Hart finds Brunson. Anunoby in the corner. Back to Brunson. Clock at 6. Over McCollum, and that one's good. Brunson's got 30 points.
That's his game. Brunson is dangerous from just about everywhere.
And a wide open look for McCollum, and it's off from three-point range. Bridges passes to Hart, and that one is off. Excellent defense from Daniels. Pass to Johnson. McCollum outside. That one good for 2. McCollum's got 31 points.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Atlanta. And New York with a change here, too. Shamet's checked in. The Hawks trail by 5. Johnson outside. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to McCollum. It's up a 3. Drills the three-pointer. 34 points for C.J. McCollum.
McCollum has a nice feel for catch-and-shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
Now, here's Hart. Back to Brunson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. That's now 32 points here for Jalen Brunson. The Hawks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. McCollum passes to Johnson. Count that bucket.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now here's Brunson. Fires for 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got rebound number 8 now on the night. Okongwu a screen. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Bridges kicks to Shamet. Rebound by Alexander Walker. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Okongwu. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. 6 on the shot clock. Back to McCollum. To tie it up. That one is good.
How about the fearlessness of McCollum? Doesn't shy away from taking or making the big shots.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. So for the Knicks, Towns comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And Anunoby subbed in for Landry Shamet. New York's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Here's Towns. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
Well, in a big moment, go to your big man. Towns can be so dominant when he needs to be.
Alexander Walker with the ball. He's against Bridges. Oh, great touch off the pass.
And wow, what a time to tie this game up, guys.
It took a while, but they've chipped away, and now it's anyone's game.
Now here's Brunson. And stolen by Okongwu. Daniels against Anunoby. McCollum. Oh, softly lays it in.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination. Now, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Off target from outside. New York trailing. Here we've got Brunson. And get the three.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
McCollum. Off the glass.
And when it matters most, the coach has the confidence that McCollum will deliver.
Outside Bridges. Al Hart. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the defense successful, forcing him into a tough one. Now McCollum takes the three. Cleared away by Hart. Bridges. It's in.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's Alexander Walker. McCollum right side. That one misses. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Bridges. Hard outside. Towns, a screen on Johnson. Anunoby. Missed on the three. And they go to the intentional foul. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page.